Gamer, Hot 97, Logitech G. They'll first off, we about to fight the good fight with my boy Nyambi in the building. Let's go. Yo, first off, we gotta set it off right, man. I gotta ask you this because I'm a hardcore gamer. So first off, what Xbox? What we rocking with, son?
Oh wow. Well, I'm rocking with the PS5.
Ooh, you rocking with the PlayStation 5? All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about. You right here.
No doubt.
You right here with it. So now let's get right into the conversation, man, with the actual show, The Good Fight. Oh, you got your PlayStation? Oh, yo. All right, so we really gotta get into this real quick. So my first question to you, man, is what is it like being on set with the level of talent that you get a chance to work with? Like, how does this help you grow in your role, bro?
Yo, it's incredible, dude. Because like, working with Delroy Lindo, Christine Baranski, Audra McDonald. This season, working with we got Wayne Brady on here. We got Wanda Sykes. We got Ben Vereen. Like, it's just so many like dope. Like Sarah Steele's incredible. Chris Jumbo. Like so many. Michael Boatman. Like, I mean, the whole gambit. It's just like incredible, right? Mandy Patinkin. It's just like, it's like, if I don't stop to like really like pay attention and like watch them, I'm doing myself this geniuses, you know what I mean? So that I try to, I try to watch, learn, listen, ask questions, play, and then also know if they're here and I'm here, then I mean, there's got to be a reason to trust that that what I'm bringing to the table is worthy of being amongst these many great folks.
Yo, that's amazing, man. So now my next question is, and this is coming from the political side and just the lawyer and everything like that. Do you get the sense of even though it's a show, but do you get a sense of reality, or when you look back at the show, like, yo, this, even though there's some comedy to it, there's a lot of truth here. So based on you playing your role, how does this actual role help you in real life scenarios that you could kind of figure out better ways to handle things that can help people?
Yeah, no, like it helps me in terms of like, there's just a bunch of things that I didn't know that the show allows me to explore in terms of with the law, in terms of, how to approach different situations. Also, this season, me personally, when it comes to like guns and whatnot, like my parents wouldn't even allow me to do this,
Wow.
So like, I couldn't even do that. If I did that, So let alone like have a water gun, I couldn't even have that. And so my character doesn't carry a gun. And this season of everything with Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and just like uprising in consciousness in terms of white folks, because black folks have already been there, but white folks, realizing, oh shoot, black folks really do have but as a black man watching what he did with George Floyd, it's like, what do I do? How do I what do I do in situations like that? Is there anything I can do in terms, not only that situation, there's so many different scenarios. It's like, how do I protect myself? When you look at like the internet and you see all of those cats, what is Jay is like, what do I do to protect oneself? Even my character's dealing with COVID and all that, and having all the people that we've lost over the course of the year, friend, family members, and taking on the weight of that, because my character comes down with COVID, and then it becomes hilarious. But then dealing with that, it's like, how do I protect myself? And it's just like, those are the questions that that Jay's dealing with. But then I'm like, yo, for real though, as Nyambi, how do I protect myself? What are the things that I need to live my life to the fullest throughout this chaos? Yeah. So
See, now, one thing I love about actually the answer that you just gave, one thing I love about it is that just talking to you, bro, I could tell that your passion runs deeper than just the show, but there's an actual personal connection to the
yeah.
craft and what you're building. And that's why you're on set. That's why you're able to be around those geniuses, because
Yeah.
just as much as you get from them, me talking to you, I could tell they get so much from you too, bro. And
No,
that
thank
right
you,
there
man.
is a beautiful thing. Now it's an honor to watch. I saw it, so this is amazing. Now I'm gonna hit you with this, right? And I asked a lot of actors this as well. Now, considering that you play games too, do you think the good fight, or have you even had those conversations or talking to the producers like, yo, this could be something that can also impact the gaming community if this was also a game as well? Because you got a lot of games like from Telltale and
I was going
games
to
like
say.
yeah, you already know
I
what's
was
up
going to say. Yeah.
with the
I was going
Walking
to say.
Dead and all this other stuff with the
Yes.
Telltale games and the
Yes.
decisions and the stories.
Yes.
It brings us
Yes.
closer to the characters. I
Yes.
think, bro, the good
Yeah.
fight should be a game as well, where
Yeah.
where we as consumers can get deeper into the characters that way. What's up? Talk to me,
Yeah.
bro. What's up?
Yeah, no, I agree. I was gonna say, man, because Telltale has all those games with The Walking Dead, with the Batman games,
Yep.
like the decision based game. That's what. See, the Batman game actually is the one that, to me, is sort of the perfect sort of like through line to what the good fight could be. Because with Batman, when you play the Arkham games like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight,
Yeah.
those games, you get the battle as Batman, but in the Telltale Batman game, you get to do the thing that people don't explore, and that's the detective side of
Yes.
Batman. So then you're able to make decisions from an investigative standpoint, in terms of like trying to figure out, through clues, all those things, but then also how it affects relationships. And so
Yes.
like that's a huge thing that you get to see. I love games like that where you see how it affects relationships. Life is Strange is another game like that,
Yes.
where
Don't
it's like,
nod. Don't nod.
yeah,
Entertainment made
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. So like that's another one where it's just like, decision based games. How does it affect relationships between lawyers with clients? Because his clients could leave because they're like, you're not paying attention to me. You're paying attention to this other client. Lawyers can leave because they're like, yo, I want to go somewhere else where I'm being paid right, whatever. You have little
Yeah.
games like that even on the Switch, where there's sort of like the decision based games where you got to pay one person a certain amount of money, but then if you do that and they find out, and it's like, well, I want to be paid the same, but you only have a certain budget, and it's like,
Yep.
shoot, I can't pay you that, then that person could leave, and then how much value do you hold in that person?
Yeah.
So I do think the good fight would be an incredible like sort of Telltale game.
Yo, that would be crazy. So look, I got a couple more questions because I know I got to wrap it up. But my next question to you is this, man. When it comes to here's the I'm gonna ask you, it's a two-parter. It's a two-parter.
Mm-hmm.
So I got you with this, right? So when it comes to being on set and getting into your role, a lot of actors talk about how when you get into this role, sometimes it's kind of hard to leave out of it and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So,
Yeah.
what's some of the things or some of the advice, like some advice that you could give to people on getting prepared for your purpose? Because you're actually
Mm-hmm.
living your dream. So, what would you share to other people that's trying to get to where you're at?
So the biggest thing for me, I'm very prayerful. That's one. So that's for sure. But also the biggest thing for me that stays with me, that someone said in a Bible study group. They said, "This is but a season in your life. It's not your life. And as the seasons change, so too will this." So wherever you're at, like if because I remember I was negative $300 in my bank account, and but then that sort of like sunk in, And then all of a sudden, negative $300 in my bank account, but I'm skipping down the street because I know this is but a season in my life. It's not my life. And as the seasons change, so too will this. And as soon as that happened, boom, I booked a commercial, booked Shakespeare in the Park, to get to play with, Al Pacino, which was amazing. Then booked Mike and Molly. Right after that, won a grant, and then, just like all of that happened within the course of a month when I just finally said, you know what, boom. And it took years to get there in terms of just being like, not to worry, trust my craft, trust my, trust the journey of just trying to get better, to improve, and then live my life with joy, live my life like Gerard, just like live my life with pure energy, pure joy, pure love, celebrate the art, celebrate my fellow artists. When somebody book something, it's not about, you're not like, dang, how did he book that and not me? When they book something, you celebrate it. You're like, yes, he booked that. That's amazing. That's great. It means it's possible.
Yes.
That's it. It means it's possible. That's all.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. To wrap this up, on my chain, you see it says God first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Don't do nothing without putting God first. And everything you just said was so powerful and impactful, bro. So to wrap this up with the final two questions, man. What would you tell someone, in terms of like The Good Fight, just as a show? Like, why do they need to see this? Like, why do everybody need to stop, relax, and focus on The Good Fight?
People need to stop and watch The Good Fight because you have amazing actors all around, as we talked about. It's the storylines are storylines that are close to what we're dealing with on an everyday basis, but actually told in a very different, satirical, funny way, in a way that's just, that makes you just be like, huh, I didn't even think about that. We even talk about things that, where you like, you wouldn't think that it's like a big deal, and like maybe a week later, it comes up and it's just like, yo, that's what The Good Fight was talking about. So like, you want to get ahead of the curve, all right? You want to watch The Good Fight. You want to know what's going down? You want to watch The Good Fight. Trust.
Wow. And then to end it off, I see you got Joker behind you. I see you got the Joker behind you. So I got to ask you this. If there's any role you could play in the world of whether it's DC Comics or Marvel or whatever it is, whoever you would want to be in that world, who is it? Who would you want to be? If somebody approached you like, yo, we want to bring you in the Marvel universe, or we want to bring you in the DC universe, whatever it is, who do you want to be? What's your role? What do you want to do in that world? And then we're going to end it like that.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's say, so if it were the DC universe, I've gotten a chance to voice the character, but I'd love to actually play the character, and that's John Jones. Okay, what? So so that would be Martian Manhunter. I would love to play Martian Manhunter. And in the Marvel universe, like, I need to know more because everyone says, yo, you should play him, and that's Brother Voodoo. Wow. So that'd be somebody I would love to play in the Marvel universe.
Yo, this interview was fire, son. Yo, God bless you, bro. Love you. I can't wait to see what your next moves is gonna be. I'm extremely inspired, man. I'm telling you. So look, thank you so much for the love.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's the one and only hip hop gamer, Logitech G, on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Good fight. Let's get it. Peace.
No doubt. Peace.
HipHopGamer, Logitech.